Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and yeah, he was kind of crashing on his blood sugar, so he's sitting there eating some peanut butter with crackers to raise that back up. We're gonna let him do his deal. We just got home from the store, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But it is May 10th, 2018. It is Thursday evening at 6:40 p.m. It has been a very hot day out today. Holy moly. It's been really warm. Let's see, the high today was 94, which is uncommon for this area. And right now it's 89 degrees, but it feels like 90. The low will get down to 63, yay. No rain, humidity's at 39%. We have a 9-mile-per-hour light wind from the south. Air quality is a 66. So, you know, if you have asthma or anything, you need to take it easier outside. Sunrise was at 6:47 and sunset's going to be at 8:21. Well, that's all that's going on with that. Let's see, I did my video really late last night, I remember that. After that, I went in and I worked in the art studio when I went to bed. And I worked on, I'm working on a hat, of course, and showered. I went to bed relatively early for me, which was 3. Got to sleep about 4. Brad slept better last night, right? He had his traditional glass of wine, and he slept much better. And, yeah, he worked, he only worked 4 hours today, so he got home, and then I need to go to the Dollar Tree, and I'll show you that haul here in a minute. And then we had to go to Walmart. And so I'm going to show you my Dollar Tree haul real quick, if y'all don't mind. You guys know I like doing the acrylic pourers. I'm really into them. I bought 4 sets of these at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way to, I'll probably put like when I'm not using it, a piece of saran wrap, you know, under the lid and stuff, and that way I'll have my paint already mixed. That'll be very nice. So I got 4 of those. I spent $20 there at Dollar Tree. This is not Dollar Tree. That's from Walmart. I want to tell Linda and everybody I bought more cranberry tablets. My UTI is gone, but I'm just doing some maintenance. I got this 3-pack of funnels, which I thought was excellent. Can't beat that. So I got that, and then I got a new measuring cup. I really like this one. It's in metric, and this one goes up to 4 cups. Wow. This one's very nice, and it's a softer plastic. So, and it also, if you're doing liters and stuff, or metric and liters, it has it on that side. So that's really nice. I got a couple more hair clippies because I tend to break them. I got some craft sticks to stir my paint. I have some from my popsicles, but, you know. I got these plastic cups to mix paint. I do reuse my cups, but, you know. I got a new salt and pepper shaker because I have the one out of the kitchen, and then this one can sit out here. And it's a nice glass one. So, you know, for us to use. Let's see. I got 3 of these. I was so excited. 3 of these solar lights. So that was what they had. I got 3 packages of the shower curtain rings to keep making those towel toppers. I got a nice pair of gardening gloves, because one of the things I want to start doing is start pulling some of those limbs and stuff, or you too. This is supposed to be a really big pair, honey. Okay. And so we can pull some of the limbs, dead limbs and stuff in the trees there.
When I was planting watermelon,
yeah,
I grabbed a hold of this one thing, and it looked like a mint.
Yeah.
But it had a lot of thorns in it.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. I'm trying to figure out what is Dollar Tree and what is not. This is, I bought these cups is what I will mostly mix my paint in, and like I said, I reuse. And sometimes we need a cup. Maybe Brad needs a cup he wants to use a cup to be basting stuff outside on the grill and stuff. So that, and then, let's see, that's paint. Big surprise there, huh? And then I got another bottle of this. I love the scent of this. It's that awesome fabric softener, and it's the Island Fresh scent. And it smells just lightly floral, but it smells kind of fruity. So, yeah, I made my own for free, so I want to get another one of these. And that's all I got from Dollar Tree. I got all my paint, Vicki, that I needed for, I'm doing a painting for her. So I got all the paint that she gave me pictures of a room, different aspects of a room, and so I got the paint that will go really well with that, and then I'll be mixing some other. And then I did go ahead and buy just a cheap pack of brushes. I have a lot of paint brushes, but once in a while, you like a few new paint brushes. I mean, these aren't real expensive. It's just a value pack. These were $5, so, very nice. So I got some of those. I have a tendency to use my paintbrush for one color, and then I'll put it in the water, and I'll get a new paintbrush. So I'm just kind of weird that way. But the other exciting thing, like I said, we went to Walmart, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But my friend, she likes diamonds. She had surprised me with a gift card for Blick's Art, and all my stuff came in. Now, what you didn't know was that we had trouble getting that order through, and I had talked to them once initially, and then they said they were going to expedite it. And then what it was since we moved my billing address and my residential address on a credit card, because I was just paying a small amount, because sales tax and stuff, and so we're having trouble with that. We went back and forth 3-4 days, and finally I called them. Was it Tuesday or Monday? I think it was Tuesday. And we got it all straightened out and everything. No, it was Monday, because I remember that I talked to them once, and then I had to call again that evening. And they must have expedited it again, because it was here this morning. I have 96 beautiful canvases now ready to be used. I got 11 by 14. These are 9 by 12. I got 8 by 10 and 5 by 7. 24 pack. They were having a huge sale on these. I like the canvas board. And, yeah, so I have 24 of each size. And then I got a paint pen. And I am just thrilled to death. And I cannot thank you enough for your wonderful gift and stuff. So now I have plenty of canvases and paint and inspiration and excitement and everything, right, honey? And I mean, that's a big treat for me. I am going in at night once Brad goes to bed and stuff. And first of all, it's cooler, and the house is quiet, and I go in there and I work, and I just love it. I am going to gesso over the painting, and I told you guys I was doing that yesterday. I couldn't get the lid off the gesso. I'm going to have Brad get the lid off for me. I just wasn't feeling it. It was just kind of a classic mountain scene, which I've done like 100 of living in Wyoming, and I just wasn't feeling it, and you could tell. So, I got to go with what I'm feeling, and what I'm working on right now. I'm working on 4 paintings at one time, and 3 or 4, I can't remember. But they're aquatic scenes. On some of the pours that I've done, that I deliberately did in aquatic colors, and then I'm doing like a bed of fish, and I'm doing like a school of fish, and different stuff like that. And then there's a round one that reminds me of what you would see maybe under a microscope of blood coursing, running its course through tissue. And it's really cool looking. And I can't remember, maybe I'm only doing 3 right now. I don't know. I get so excited, I just can't even handle it, right, honey? So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I gotta finish doing those, you know. I'm not doing the acrylic pours just to, and there's nothing wrong with just selling them like that. But I like to embellish them and, you know, get some movement and direction in the piece, you know. So, yeah.
Well, you have never been the type to just take something at face value.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you cook. You know, it's never the same way twice.
Right.
You just do what you're feeling.
Yeah, and I gotta feel it. I got to feel it. Oh, you want to go check that because it's up by 2 minutes. We're having pizza rolls because another very, very fascinating, exciting, thrilling thing that's going on is we just went to Walmart, like I told you guys. We got all this stuff. Brad and I are starting tomorrow, buckling down, getting super serious about. I'm doing like a modified keto plan, and he's doing just a low carb, high protein, which works well for him. And but we bought healthy. And I'm going to be making cauliflower rice. And for me, he's not interested in that, and that's cool. You know, I bought stuff that he wanted and stuff that I wanted, you know, that's healthy and is getting back to cooking basic. So, since we're doing that tonight, we're having pizza rolls because tomorrow we're buckling down. But we did things like we bought, you know, the Go-Gurt yogurt in the tubes because we love ice cream. And that way, that'll take place of that. You know, is it done?
Yeah.
But that'll take place of that. And, you know, Brad's kind of on the keto, but it's modified. You know, because you can have things like summer sausage and cheese and stuff. So, you know, and that's what he does well with. That's kind of his thing every night. I bought, instead of eating all the pretzels with all the carbs and stuff, and I'm still going to be having a lot of salt, but I'm going to be doing pickles again. And pickles, and then, like, you know, lean chicken and, you know, tomatoes and cottage cheese and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. So, oh, one is not working because the fan is right there. I got all this haircut on this, honey.
On what?
On this.
Chain?
Yeah. Gonna have to burn it off. But, that's the kind of stuff we did. Like, I'm going to be making chicken tenders from homemade, oven fried, tomorrow for Brad, and then I will refreeze them just like if you bought them made like that, and that way he can take them to work. We have with a small cooler, an electric cooler, but it also does heating, so that way he can put it in there and heat it up while he's at work and stuff, and or if he's real hungry, like when his sugar drops, he needs some protein right away too, and he could just grab a couple of those, you know. I didn't buy any of the veggie tots. I wanted to try them, but they're so darn expensive. I can't afford that. I cannot afford that kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm like, no, I can just roast my veggies and just, you know, because what they like is you do the olive oil and roast your veggies or whatever. You can steam them, whatever you like.
You've done asparagus.
Yeah, I've done
like
asparagus that
those,
way.
Those turn out really good.
We did get grapes for $2.28 a pound for the red grapes. We did get a small bag of those, and I did get not a whole flat, but what size is the strawberries I got?
Oh, I didn't even see.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty big container, so...
Is it a half flat?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the next size down, I'm not sure. But, maybe a half flat, hun. But yeah, because, you know, we need to eat fruit, and that's one of the ones that's good for the diabetics and stuff, according to the information I have. And, you know, a lot of veggies. I can't really afford to buy a lot of spring mix, so I'm going to be making my own with regular iceberg lettuce, and I did buy a small bag of the spring mix. And so then I'll just be mixing that together. I usually like to keep that ready in the fridge so I don't have to stop and cut up all the lettuce stuff if I want a salad. So we're ready. We're ready. We're raring to go. But yeah, when I make bread chicken tenders, I also will be doing some oven fried chicken thighs. I'll remove the skin and stuff, and then so I'll have that ready and stuff. And I can't afford it right now, but I put them on my wish list, so I have them later. But they have the containers, like the 3-compartment containers, like 21 of them for $15, and then like just the round bowl ones, containers for, it was 21 of them for $10. What I want to start doing is kind of like Nova Scotia Living did, is making up meals that are already frozen and labeled, and that way, you know, that'll be nice.
That'll work.
You know, because I want to start getting on a normal eating schedule. Brad really can't because he works so many different shifts, and that's really hard on him. Like the next 2 days, he's working open to close 2 days in a row. And, you know, so it's going to be busy, busy.
You know, I'm glad we got that chair in there because, you know, I mean, 20 years ago it wasn't any big deal for me to
Right.
be on my feet forever and ever, but
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
Some days I feel old.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We do a lot of stuff. Well, I went into Dollar Tree, but I just had breasted out in the Jeep, you know, because it's very hot out and stuff, and I need to get a few things, and so I did that all, and then I walked about half of Walmart, and that felt good. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We never give up. My big goal is to just keep, you know, trucking along. You know, and one of the things I got me a little bit of the Freedent gum, because it's not supposed to stick to most of your dental work. You know, 'cause that helps me if I'm hungry. And then what helps Brad is he loves mints, and so I got him one of the Altoid ones, and so he'll have those. You want to catch him?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
anyway, that's all we got going on, and I hope everybody's having a super duper day. Do you have anything to say?
No, I think you got it all pretty
So
well
you know, wish us luck. We're gonna get serious with this because you know, I got it. We gotta quit. Pardon my French, people, but we gotta quit fucking around with this. You know, I mean, we always said that we weren't. If we ever had it where our weight was causing us health problems, we were going to do something about it, and the time has come. I don't want to be, you know, having to have open heart surgery or something, you know. So, I mean, there's no guarantee I wouldn't have to have, but, you know,
Yeah, you
better
want to reduce
shot.
the odds of.
So, I'm getting off here. I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much, and I think you guys are awesome. And tomorrow I will show you all of the paintings that I'm going to be listing tomorrow. So, until then, I hope everybody has a great evening, and say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.